Okay, folks, what you're seeing on your screen is a yellow brick road of internet wealth. Now, I like to view the internet, especially when I undercover or underground niche, like a yellow brick road. Now, if you're going down a yellow brick road and you're getting distracted because there's flying monkeys everywhere, you're not going to have a profitable experience. So I use the yellow brick road analogy, like you're Alice in Wonderland. You're going through a rabbit hole and you want to go deeper, but you can't get distracted, okay? The internet wealth is here and we're on the honeypot with ExoClick, Plug Rush, pop ads, and then dating offers and amps, okay? So we can sit on the honeypot while everyone else is buying Instagram traffic, Facebook traffic, Google traffic. All the other traffic sources are garbage, unless you have millions of dollars. But if you want to start with 200 bucks, pop traffic is where it's at, folks. Binom, a performance tracker. You've all mastered it. I love making money, folks, but one thing I love more than making money is time freedom. While all of your campaigns are running on autopilot, you only need to check in a few times a day on them. And then spend the rest of your time playing with your children or grandchildren. That's what's important. What's important is time and freeing up your time. If you're working a job or you want to retire and you can't, this is perfect. We have a student, she's 16 years old. And she made quite a bit of money without her parents even knowing. So pay attention today. And what you're going to see is you're going to see the Binoms Profits Group coaching. If there's any coaching members on the call right now, this is going to be the same thing we did this morning, but this is a special preview. All right. It's a special preview of the coaching. Okay, so this is for Buy Nonprofits customers, and this is a week 1 special preview. All right, let's go right to the live demo. All right, can everyone see my binom? Okay, great. All right, look what just happened in here. In the last few minutes, so right now, I'm going to write this down. My main campaign is 34 leads. My AMPS campaign is 33. AMPS is working. Yeah, it's working great. Oh, I love this. I love looking at the green. All I see is green. Isn't it great? The feeling you get is like warm honey on a spoon. This is the feeling you get when you make money and you can scale it is unlike any feeling I've ever had. And that's why I love internet marketing. And I know you do too, because this is real. This is life-changing. Oh, it feels so good to look in here and see my amps. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna click on amps and click report. Now, everyone remember those numbers, 34 and 33. All right, my amps, let's see how many clicks come in, 4,780. Look at that, more clicks are coming in. That's what we want. Click on path 1. And there's a little box over here that says paths. Click on it. Drop down source. Click apply. So what we've got here is my stale timer has 32 leads. Pop under has 1, back button has 1. Okay. Now I'm going to use these marks here to mark what I want. So green is good. So you can click on this row and I'm going to clear this. And then I'm going to put a green check mark. And I use these. It's just easier to keep track because now you have so many landing pages that you're going to want to keep track. So right here, 33 leads. I just got another conversion. 33 on my stale timer. I told you the stale timer is dangerous. I told you. That's where I'm getting all my traffic. Ah, this is great. It was at 34, now it's at 35. This will make more, much more, folks. All right, next after source, the next box, we want landers. And apply. Now this is AMPS. It's going to break out which landing page performed the best. Okay. So there was no conversions in the call to action pop. The back button got 1 conversion. Pop under had 1 conversion. And my stale timer had 36. Now I'm not going to count landing page 3 down here. I probably should. Yeah. So let me do this. Now I want you to sort the first box, landers. Second box, nothing. So just landers and hit apply. This is what we want. It's so nice seeing green. Ah, it feels so good. You're really going to want this, folks. You're going to want to see this yourself. So let's go ahead and look at EPC. This is something new I'm going to teach you. EPC is earnings per click. So we're going to sort the landers by EPC. Okay. And here is the winner. Quiz 8. So select your winner and look at the EPC here. 0.045. And those are my earnings per click. Now what you're going to do Hey, Carol, I can't get, I know you got a lot of questions, Carol. I'm going to have to get to you at the end. I've got a lot of material to cover. Great. Okay. Carol's addicted to looking at her amps. Isn't it amazing? You watch your amps too, Carol? Yep. Okay. It's Carol Conway, one of our golden ticket members. 42. Look at that, 42. We got another conversion. Okay, so what you're going to do now is click export. So all the way on the right here, you're going to click export. Now there's 3 options. Select CSV. And what that's going to do is it's going to export every landing page and its individual EPC. Okay. Now select EPC. Okay. Now you're going to come over here to this calculator that I made for you. And you can either copy paste or you can go 1 by 1. It's probably easier to go 1 by 1. So landing page 1, our EPC, I'm going to copy it. That's landing page 4. Landing page 4, and I'm going to paste it in the sheet. Okay. Next one, single click 4. That's landing page 5. Copy my EPC. Next one is landing page quiz 3. single click 3. I believe that's landing page 2. Adult quiz. Single click 1. And number 2. All right, so let me check these. Okay. All right, so now that we have these in, okay, what we're gonna look at is our EPC versus our CPC. So look at this graph. Green is our cost per click. Blue is our earnings per click. So on this graph right here, we want our blue above our green. So our green is what we're paying and our blue is what we're earning. So look at landing page 1. That's great. We have a lot of blue and a little green. As long as the green is lower than the blue, landing page 2, same thing. Landing page 3, same thing. Landing page 4 was the best. And then you go over the chart, landing page 4 had 450% ROI. Now, what I want you to do tonight as part of your homework is put in the EPCs for your landing pages and then compare those. All right. Landing page 7, broke even. Okay. So if these are equal, you're going to get 100% ROI. Now let's look at ROI alone. Landing page 4 did the best. So I'm probably going to pick landing page 4, 3, 2, and 1. Landing pages 5, 6, and 7, I'm not going to keep them. Now this, I'm going a little deeper right here into optimization, but we'll do that next week. And what that is it's taking a grouping of your best pages and pausing them. And that's how you get more traffic and more profit out of AMPS. So I'd probably pause 2, quiz 2, and look at that. 3, 4, 5. They all had about the 7 to 10 leads, but ooh, the single clicks 1 and 2, and the quiz 1 and 2. That's interesting. So landing page 1, quiz 2, 1 single click are all on the bottom. So what would we do? Well, we're going to take each of these pages, right click, and we can pause them. Okay. And then all of our traffic is going to be going to these 4 pages. All right, let's see if they made more money. 31 leads. Let's see. 47. Oh, I love it. 47 leads. I love this. Look at that. Our AMPS is killing it. Our main campaign has 39 leads. Our AMPS has 47. It's such a rush. It's like gambling, but you know you're going to win. It's like buying stock from the stock market, knowing that that stock's going to go up. Look at that, more conversions. Ah, yeah, I love it. It feels so good. There is no feeling like automated income. All right, let's go back to the traffic study. Now this I'll put in the members area, and we're going to do a full build out real quick. Okay, I don't want to overwhelm you today. All right, let's go over, we did a live demo. Let's talk about the earnings disclaimer. So this is a proper earnings disclaimer. Everything you're going to see today is what we've done and our students have done. I can't guarantee that you'll duplicate that. I can't even guarantee that you're paying attention today or you're going to do anything at all. Okay, again, this is what we've done today and our students have done. All right, let's do some housekeeping. So first thing is do the homework. It's not long, it's not hard, but each homework assignment is designed to build on the next. So if you skip week 1 and you try to do week 2, you're going to struggle. Now, I know the Q&A sessions are for the homework, but if you show up to the Q&As and you're not prepared, we can't do anything for you. You have to do the homework assignments. This is huge. Brett is here for you if you need tech help. If you don't have your binom set up yet, talk to Brett. He will help you. He'll hold your hand. Don't try to add anything of yours to the system. When you find something that works, you don't touch it. It's like when you get a nice old car, a vintage car, classic car running, you don't go under there and make changes. You don't try doing anything yourself. If it works, it just works, let it work. There's no question that this works. But if you try to add stuff to it, you're going to break it. I can guarantee you that. Because every time I mess around and do something that I probably shouldn't, it breaks and Brett has to fix it. All the recordings are in the members area, along with the homework. Okay, it's all broken down by week. All right, so what you're going to see today is we're going to do some traffic training. An AMPS live demo, which I kind of cheated and I did that early just because I love watching the green. Where to buy traffic, how to set up your traffic account, how to set your budget and your bids, and then our little traffic hack called direct buy. And a direct buy is something we like to do in our business. We've bought over $500,000 of traffic. Yes, $500,000 of traffic we've bought from direct buys. And I'm going to share that with you. All right, is this working today? Let's go back to the live demo. It makes me feel good to see the green come in. All right, we're at 88 leads before 90. It's consistent, and that's what I love about it. 315 today, not bad. Feels so good to see all of your hard work and all of your efforts are not in vain. It's in here. This is the proof. Someone's been doubting you, like a friend or family member. Take a screenshot of this. Send that. That'll get them. You know what'll happen? You know what happens to some of my students? As soon as they have a doubting friend or family member and they show them a binom screenshot, the first thing that person says is, "Oh, so what do you do online? Tell me about it." And that's typical. That's what you're going to get. As soon as they see this, they're going to want to know what you're doing. And then, I'm sorry. You tell them you can't share it with them. It's proprietary. 92 conversions. I just love it. It's so great. Just feels good. All right, that was a live demo. Let's talk about pop ads. We have spent $117,000 in pop ads. All right. $117,000, okay? Now I'm gonna show you my real account. This is our real account, folks. Look at that, I'm inside right now. I'm a VIP, can you see that? Look at that, I'm a VIP. I have $3,000 in post-pay. Once you spend a considerable amount on pop ads, they give you a $3,000 line of credit for traffic. If you need to, at any time, you can purchase $3,000 of traffic without paying for it. You pay after. And that's real nice. Okay. Now we're going to do a full setup of pop ads, but I just want you to know about it. To be a VIP, you have to spend about 20 grand. Okay. Now I have a link to sign up for pop ads. mobile83.com/pop ads. Now let's do a full plug rush setup. All right, so first thing you're going to do is come to your campaigns, take your main campaign, click on this little copy URL link right here. Again, main campaign and copy URL. I'm going to refresh this. I'm addicted to refreshing. 343, it just doesn't stop. It just keeps going. All right, so now you're going to go, okay, mobile83.com. mobile83.com/plug rush. PLUGRUSH. Use our link. Now you're going to hit register. Click on register. Okay. Use your email, a good password, and you're an advertiser. Your name. If you don't have Skype, that's okay. You can just put something there. And click sign up. Okay. Again, don't change anything here. And click sign up. You're going to get email. Check your email. And once you get inside, it's going to look like this, okay? This is one of our accounts. It might be a good idea for you to have one account under your name and maybe an account under someone else's name. The worst number in business is 1. 2 of everything, okay? You're going to click create campaign, the green button here. Follow my settings. I'm going to call it amps. Don't touch this. Delivery method, mobile. Instead of banners, you want pops. The URL is the URL you copied. Paste that. Countries. Quick select, none. Quick select, high quality. So we want Austria, Australia, Belgium, Canada. Actually, instead of that, don't do that. English. You want English speaking traffic only. So quick select, English. Languages. Quick select, none. EN, English. Orientations. Don't touch it. Operating systems. All we want are Android smartphones and iOS phones. iPad, we've tested for you and none of this converts. Okay. Android phones and iPhones is what converts. Browsers. Let's just leave this how it is. Connection type, all traffic. Come down to options. Frequency cap is something I learned from Brett. He likes 2 per 24 hours. In fact, I went into Brett's account and he was getting much better traffic than me. And I asked him, what was the difference? And he goes, look at your frequency cap. 2 every 24 hours. Schedule, don't touch it. Retargeting, don't touch it. Whitelist, don't touch it. Blacklist, don't touch it. Rules, don't touch them. Now, traffic estimation on the right. We want spending mode to be evenly, so don't touch that. And evenly is going to distribute your traffic during the day. Daily budget, 5. And then take the CPC and go as low as you can. It's going to default 00025. Click update. Now create campaign. You should get a big check mark. And now you just have to wait for them to approve your campaign. All right. So we'll go back here. We had 98 leads before. 102. Let's check on our amps. T1 source, apply. 56 on the stale timer. Yes. Oh, that's great. So our top page right here, I'm going to go ahead and edit it. And we can look at the code. Okay. All right, so the stale timer on this page, our best page, is 30 seconds. Okay. Our back button is turned on, pop understood. So Brett, if you don't have this script, you need to get this script from Brett. Okay. It's on all the new landers. It's on all the new landers. So only use those. And we can change the stale timer right. Isn't that so cool? We can change this right in Binom. We don't have to go to some third party tool, and you can change it right in here. Now, I'm not going to touch it because this thing is rocking. This campaign is dangerous. It's going to spit out some serious profits. 5K a day probably when we scale it. Okay. All right, let's go back to the training. Okay, here's the plug rush, mobile83.com/plug rush. All right, let's talk about guaranteed EPC. So EPC is your earnings per click. Again, guaranteed EPC is when a traffic source sends you traffic and they guarantee it'll convert, because that's the biggest problem with buying traffic. You don't know. It could be garbage. Or you have to spend $100,000 like we did to find the good traffic. So a quality traffic source can give you a guaranteed EPC. All right. Okay, EPC. So let's go ahead and do some math here. And this is what you're going to need to do. Okay. Now, what I'm showing you right here is a little advanced, okay, but it's all right. All right, so we have our graph in the right. Okay, so this is landing page one. Okay. Our EPC is equal to 0.034. Our CPC is 0.01. Okay. Our ROI is equal to the EPC over our CPC. And this is a percentage. All right, so if we know our EPC and we know our CPC, what's our ROI? ROI equals 0.034 divided by 0.01. Anyone, any math people on the call, can you give me that? Okay, yep, 3.4. Now to express that as a percentage, we need to multiply it by 100. And that's 340% ROI. What do we get over here on the calculator? 342. Same thing, 340 ROI. Okay, you're going to need to look at your CPC and your EPC and make decisions about what landers to keep and what landers not to keep. All right, so what about this? What you want to go buy traffic, and you know that your EPC on average, and you're going to want a couple days of data for this, 0.034. And you want your ROI to be 200%. What is your what CPC do you need for 200% ROI? So again, we're going to take our formula out. Okay, ROI over EPC divided by CPC. So we know our EPC. Our EPC is 0.034. ROI, 200%. But in this formula, it doesn't want a percentage. So 200 divided by 100. Okay, so we have 2 equals 0.034 over CPC, my cost per click. Now we need to rearrange this formula. So I'm going to multiply both sides by cost per click. So I have CPC times 2 equals 0.034 divided by CPC. All of that, I'm going to multiply it by CPC. All right. Now CPC cancels out on the right-hand side. On the left, I have CPC times 2 equals 0.034. Now CPC equals 0.034 divided by 2. Okay, we're going to divide 2 by both sides, and that cancels out the 2 on the left. If we do something to the left-hand side, this is algebra, basic algebra. If we change the left-hand side, we have to do that to the right-hand side. So now what does our CPC equal? The CPC we need, so this is what we can spend in traffic, is 0.017. So we can spend 0.017 and have a 200% ROI. Okay. Remember, this is what we have EPC, we had ROI, and I said, what CPC do you need? Okay, 0.017. Let's get back to the training. So let's talk about more traffic. Okay, I showed you a full setup on PlugRush, so you can do this yourselves, or you can skip all of that. Okay, skip the failure, skip the testing, and try the Traffic Buyers Club. What is a Traffic Buyers Club? Well, it's a direct buy. Okay, here's how the direct buy works. You get insertion order, and the insertion order is simply an agreement between you and the traffic source. I do this all the time. In fact, some of our bigger ones, we've done $100,000 at once. Now, the only way I'll spend this type of money in traffic myself is if I know it works. So I want to make sure I see tests of that traffic, I see someone using that traffic, I see other people, social proof, because if not, you're going to get ripped off. Okay, so what you do is you agree to the terms and just send the traffic manager your URL, and they do the rest. That's it. That's a direct buy. You send the URL in, and you get traffic. There's no interface to log into. There's no bidding platform. You don't have to mess with bids. You just tell them, excuse me, you tell them what offers you're running, and you get the red carpet traffic treatment. Here's how you're going to do a direct buy. Okay. mobile83.com/traffic. All right, so you're going to go to mobile83.com/traffic. Paste it in your browser. All right, so this is how you buy traffic from us as a direct buy. So you don't have to mess with Plug Rush. You don't have to get confused. This is how easy it is when you do a direct buy. We can cut out the middleman for you. So once you're at this page in the upper left, you can buy 200, 500, 2,000 or more. All right, so if I want $2,000, I select $2,000 in traffic. If I want more or less, under quantity, there's a little arrow. I can change that to 2, update. Now it's 4,000. Or I go back down to 1, select update. So before you purchase, make sure you have the correct amount that you want to spend. And this is the same traffic that we've been sending you, okay? If you want $1,000 worth of traffic, you select 500 and you change your quantity to 2. And I'll get you 5,000 or 1,000. If you want 10,000, you're going to select 2 and go up. Now we're at 6, up. Now we're at 8. Now we're at 10. So this is the same traffic that you've been getting, so you know it converts. After you're done, okay, you're going to have this form. Put your accurate phone number, your accurate billing address in here, and then your traffic URL. So you're going to go to your Bynum, go to campaigns. Ooh, this thing is, it's converting like gangbusters, almost $400 already. Okay. Copy your front end campaign URL. It doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. You don't have to do anything. Copy it and paste that link in the bottom of this form. And that's how we know. Did I do the right one? Oh, I took amps, yeah. So you want your main URL here. So after you order traffic, you're going to come in here and put in your paid traffic URL. Click submit. And shortly, your traffic will come in. Okay. So that's how I do a direct buy. So we've shown you three methods to get traffic. One is you have free traffic. Let's go over your homework. Question 1. If you want to earn 200% ROI and your EPC is 0.005, what's your CPC? If your EPC is 0.005 and your ROI is 150%, what is your CPC? If your CPC is 0.002 and your EPC is 0.0025, what's your ROI? If your CPC is 0.004 and your EPC is 0.004, what's your ROI? And that's a trick question. All right, so this homework is due Monday. Okay, now what I want you to do is email it. Okay, so I want you to email that to coaching, the same email you guys have been using. That way we can grade it. Okay, email your homework. And we're going to go ahead and grade your homework. This will also be in the members area, the homework.